gentlemen, welcome. It was one for the history books of SmackDown at Survivor Series. She is my boss, Stephanie McMahon.
Because Stephanie McMahon's in the house this week. The party gets to get
long, and it is it could be considered a clean sweep, except for SmackDown Live did kind of win one match on the kickoff.
It was last night.
Let me soak this in for a second. It was a clean sweep. SmackDown didn't beat us once. But I will give credit where credit is due, and that is every Raw. We simply proved that we're the best.
And just like we led our team to victory, well, Stephanie, you made some promises. You said that if we won last night, you'd...
I heard it.
You know what, Baron, you're right. I did.
Don't forget, was the promise Stephanie McMahon, Corey made to Braun Strowman. By the monster among men, but now's not the time nor the place. This could be Baron Corbin.
Last night at Survivor Series, I held up my end of the bargain.
Stop it. You can't be serious.
Baron, listen, I did. Baron Corbin, you will. But Baron, listen, if you can defeat Braun Strowman at TV, but if you lose,
and you will lose, and I won't be held liable for ripping you to shit.
it is a bit of a corporate liability, so, but we'll get there. You will, if you can defeat Baron Corbin. I'm a businesswoman, you're a businessman.
Welcome to Monday Night Brawl. I get to pick the stipulations. You're not only gonna get these hands, you're gonna get these.
I think that's a terrible idea. You do realize, and Rubble, that is, if you can even, Drew McIntyre tonight in a handicap match.
I think we need to one-up that match a little bit. I think we need to make that match and Finn Balor. Hey, now!
I love it.
Pop the champagne. Use this time to update his resume, perhaps.
Well, Baron Corbin has a very mighty Bobby Lashley. Look at that physique, like a human being.
And Bobby Lashley certainly.
I can't adequately describe how impressed I have been. Impressive last night in Monday Night Raw's victory in the 5-on-5 traditional survival. Not often you see the monster among men left laying, but that was the case last. The extraordinary man who can do extraordinary things.
Took that opportunity, shone on that grand stage.
The arena tonight. Maybe a good night to ask for a raise. Beautiful six-man tag team act to kick things off tonight on Monday night. So it's going to be Balor.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. That time is coming very soon. Always remember a universal truth. I said WWE stands for. Here we are in the City of Angels. With Elias.
Gordon put a little twist on this match. He has now made this a series hangover, essentially. It's very reminiscent of the traditional 5-on-5.
Can you imagine how Shane McMahon feels today?
Well, he was mentally competing. He was very concerned. Team Baron Corbin's one of the bravest men that I know.
Good, he's about to get...
It's brilliant. Don't question the team captain and the acting general manager. Four kicks that McIntyre delivered to Braun Strowman over the past McIntyre, and a side headlock now on the monster among men, and a shoulder not be intimidated. Oh! Did you hear that? Drew McIntyre is deceptively fast. Finn Balor, look at that, Strowman! You've seen Balor. That one disrespected by McIntyre a couple of weeks ago. Kick right to the goodness. McIntyre with the attack outside the ring, driving Balor into the barricade. And we are back on Monday Night Raw, 6-man elimination tag team matchup.
Impressive display of power once again from Drew McIntyre.
And Renee,
If Baron Corbin, or should I say when Baron Corbin defeats...
he loses all authority. Here's Lashley into the ring now. The almighty bot ladders and chairs match.
Take one more look at the impact of me.
And now Lashley, the powering. And look at Balor now, unloading with the right hand, trying to make a tag.
Corbin is hanging on for dear life.
Oh, and a high elbow and a turnbuckle. On Balor, hooks the leg, wraps the arm, and a kick.
Finn Balor last night, and it's in a bit of a bad spot right now.
Remember, thanks to Leo Rush, Lashley qualified for the Raw Men. The kick out, remember, it's an elimination tag match. Lands on his feet. Wow, backdrop. Lashley, though, rolled through by Balor's Elias, who can't wait to get his hands on Bobby Lashley. Lashley, oh, and a mule kick. Great move by Elias.
Oh, look out, Elias!
Lashley from behind. And now Lashley runs into a boot.
Pairing this is.
And Lashley
100%. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Balor flies. Balor up to the top rope. Corbin on the apron, and now the distraction allows Balor. Claymore! Face maybe in the second row. Live on Monday Night Raw.
In a battle for brand supremacy, the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins.
4 weeks in San Jose, California, streaming live on the WWE Network. It is to get his hands on his former brother and friend, Dean Ambrose.
What a takeover, what a Survivor Series. Did you guys know, last night, 6 years, Ambrose and Roman Reigns together as the Shield. Nakamura. I took some time to reflect on the last 6 years, all the other. You know, it's only been 4 weeks since Dean turned his back on me and Roman, but it's felt like an eternity because it's going to be Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins week, and I watched Ambrose and I listened to everything he's been this entire time. The entire time we were best friends. Up the phone when I called him. He never called back the entire time he was out with. I've ever heard him say the word love. Highly aggressive physicality, and that's real funny because because I am feeling highly aggressive right for a fight.
Seth, like some kind of lunatic, as you might phrase it. Over the past 6 years, the Shield did more harm than good, sure. As we did. We were rotten to the core from gonna get what we deserve. I mean, look at Roman. And what's worse? Well, here I am.
Dean Ambrose just tempted Seth Rollins to come out there.
Target here to just ask me all the questions about Dean Ambrose, and I don't agree with it all come together. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know. He's had time.
Where you at, Ambrose? Hey.
And the question is, where is Dean Ambrose? But the actions of Seth Rollins.
Well, I don't think anyone should ever underestimate Dean Ambrose. I mean, I don't.
Nonetheless, we're going to continue to follow the situation throughout the night. And, well, this champion will have a lot to say about it in her future when she's here.
Hey, across the line, such a personal
time at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Last minute additions to the victorious Raw win.
The following contest is a women's division.
Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Jackson Tamina. Live next action. We've got a guest here at the commentary table. Wait.
Hold the bliss.
Thank you.
Alexa, you called yourself a...
And her opponent, first from the Pacific Islands, Tamina. 272 pounds, Nia Jax.
Last night at Survivor Series, it came down to of her own medicine. Nia Jax decided the spotlight was on by herself, and she did. Nia Jax was the soul.
Did last night in the Survivor Series match.
Well, you know, obviously, but you know, Nia has that killer instinct that I was looking for.
Wait a minute, you don't agree with someone turning out?
What's your relationship with Sasha and Bayley? I mean, you said about them. There's literally nothing to like about them. They don't like you, Renee. They don't.
And now the very fierce Tamina going to believe, Alexa, you unfairly punished Natalya last night. Series team.
I punished Ruby just as much, and I disagree with you.
I like how you're putting words in my mouth because I really think that.
You know what, Cole,
Oh, to Tamina.
Alexa, I want to know how you celebrated last night. What a clean hang out with the rest of the team. You know, Sasha and Bayley.
Oh, and Nia.
You did as team captain last night.
Thank you. I know.
I think you have got.
Abilities are endless.
Alexa, I gotta ask you about this.
Power with Sasha Banks on her shoulder, and the boss goes to the knee.
For Team Raw. I mean,
She
in the women's locker room with this new tandem of Nia Jax and Tamina. So you and Nia have smoothed everything over?
Yeah, Nia and I are cool.
That's why I like you, Alexa. You can be taken at face value.
And Sasha up in a match where they thought was a qualifying Survivor Series matchup.
And Bayley now. And Bayley hanging Tamina.
Another test.
I don't know why anybody ever questions Bayley's aggressiveness anymore because...
Alexa, who impressed you the most last night?
Bayley top rope crossbody. Nia calls herself #facebreaker. Trying to prolong the agony for Bayley. And Bayley, Nia mad. And again, the distraction by... Samoa drop. Nia and Tamina with the victory. A very near future. And we want to thank Alexa Bliss for joining us here tonight. Speaking's Championship.
Now that leads me to my next guest. He is the acting Jeff.
Pardon the interruption. You tell him that I'm right here waiting for him.
Social media, comical in the...
A bit of a dance situation.
Means the AOP and their manager, Drake Maverick, against, well, the bar, and then this happened.
Urinary incontinence.
It was...
No. Is there something funny? Think it's all a joke, do you? All a joke on me?
Better. I meant better shit.
Is ridiculous. There's no room for toilet humor. Good thing, Drake. November 30th in theaters and on demand. Monday Night Raw is brought to you by A Private War, starring Rosamund Pike. The Lucha House Party.
Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder,
that's their words. In a couple matches with Lucha House Party.
Our following match will be competed under Lucha House rules.
Right?
Corbin had many things to do and accomplish
Still, but again, two members of Revival.
the Freebird rule. This is completely different.
Oh, look at this now. Double team. Lucha House Party getting involved. Too much.
I don't hang out with Saxton.
And now Wilder.
Another look at this. Dawson, vicious. Great strategy. It's worked very well for the Revival in the past.
Oh, Kalisto turning things slow.
Goes to the bathroom in the box.
What?
And Dorado takes down the way. It's legal.
I don't care if it's...
Oh, and Wilder made him pay on the top rope.
It's not Halloween.
Down goes Dash.
It's one of those, like, eyes wide shut things.
Okay, but
Watch the right side of your screen here.
Yep.
Kick.
I'll see a cat do tricks like that.
Oh, he's got 9 lives.
And fear of remorse in the eyes of the Riot Squad as they have absolutely targeted
The personal issues between Ruby and Natalya that caused in SmackDown's Charlotte Flair. And a brawling start to this match. Charlotte made very
Natural selection. No. Rousey shrugged it off.
Is it gonna take?
And Ronda blocked. Charlotte could not. Charlotte with a kendo stick. Control this out here.
Charlotte Flair snapped.
Flair might have realized.
He wants to end Ronda Rousey's career.
address the events from last night and her future here in WWE.
And because over the last couple of weeks, volunteers, Ember Moon and R-Truth and Elias visited the Fire Command Center in Camarillo, California. As California residents and first responders continue with the wildfire, LAFD.org.
Wade and myself, I'm frustrated, but I'm gonna find it's too far. He's gonna be asking himself why he turned his back. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Show up to work. You don't take days off, no matter how much pain you're in. I have a lot of respect.
The Staples Center.
And not the beating in the ring. I'm talking about outside.
So I understand Nia Jax is. I mean, just look at what she did to Becky. But at TLC, I am going to tap out. Some way, somehow, I'm going to find. I didn't come here to hit my poses. A true champion thinks in the world on your worst day. A true champion can't be a... to step aside. So hit somebody's music.
An open challenge is the best decision for Ronda in his physical state. I agree.
Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley took out Braun.
Permanent general manager. I, in good conscience,
17 fights that I've never pulled out of one. A reason to believe me, but I never did. So you go back there and you find me a challenger for my title.
okay, will be the next Raw Women's.
Find out live next on Raw. You might Amazon. Now the TLC pay-per-view is in 4 weeks.
And as you see the next Raw Women's Champion.
Ronda just said a true champion's got to be the...
Sir, Mickey would love to make a little history tonight. Capture Ronda's body.
Without question, Ronda is bruised and battered, but Mickie James...
The following contest, Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet.
She takes on the veteran Mickie James for the Raw Women's Championship.
And she loves winning.
And Ronda Rousey did not lose last night. Oh, a kick by
golden opportunity.
Baron Corbin could have just not given her the championship match, Corey.
Oh.
And Mickie, oh man, Rip.
Be surprised.
This was an ill-advised decision. Way back to her feet, blocks that right now. There's the takedown to dig down deep, and Ronda Rousey calls that. The Piper's in for a third one here.
Maybe Ronda's having...
Oh, the wayside here. Mickie taps, Ronda wins.
Champion, Ronda Rousey.
Last night ended with Charlotte Flair, and here she stands.
You see here, Ronda nowhere near 100%. Still,
be sure she was angry right now. But how will that evolve as the days go by?
Jackson Tamina. Warning. WWE Network. Well, speaking of the WWE Network, what an event. Daniel Bryan.
And he's taunting Brock Lesnar.
Right to the side of the face.
I can do this all night long.
Daniel Bryan up by the hair.
And at 5. No! Kick out at 2. Again. Now the Yes Rock is locked in. What is Lesnar going to do? Lesnar wins.
That was one of the damnedest fights I've
Monday Night Raw. Stand tall tonight. One of the damnedest fights I've ever seen. It was absolutely surreal. Well, tomorrow night on Facebook Live Teams, tomorrow night.
City will host Survivor Series The news broke from SmackDown will be here as well. SmackDown General Manager Paige will be in. And again, back live on Monday Night Raw, Gable and Rude with their
Scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, accompanied by they are
Arcade. It is a dual branded. In fact, both members of AOP are about 3 times the size of Chad Gable. And here's the double team now by the AOP. Deer. Gable trying to make a tag up. Bobby Roode had planted. And the WWE fans.
And explodes.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes Akam Bobby.
I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Sunset flip, roll through. Is it enough to pick up the win here? Got it! Oh, my God. It was an absolutely glorious victory. I have no earthly idea how that happened.
Seth, you think I'm playing games? Find me. That's exactly. I'm just gonna burn it down.
When they insulted Natalya and her late father, Jim the Anvil.
Seth, are you actually...
And when I do. Well, I got him one-on-one at TLC.
The opportunity to cool off a little bit. Still a lot of unfinished.
one fall. Introducing first from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Trying a few months for Natalya since the death of her. Pete Riot did that. Well, the Riot Squad have made an week on Monday Night Raw. Natalya would try to turn the 10 out if you're the Riot Squad. And again, you can just look at the face of Natalya.
And Liv Morgan, representing the Riot Squad, Ruby.
The Survivor Series passed away.
Well, this is what Ruby said to me. She says she wanted to give Natty a reason to cry of her grieving process.
Brutal comments
words.
by Ruby Riot. Natalya now. Interference for Ruby Riot is going to take advantage and plants.
Well, certain lines just shouldn't be crossed. I understand.
Oh, Natalya.
For somebody like that.
And Natalya runs right into it now. Second rope. Oh! Like the cheese hurt. Watch this.
Oh, Ruby's body weight just
broke. Natalya back to her feet. Sends Riot flat. All back into this. She does.
Logan's still in the ring.
Natalya rolling her over, shoulders down. Natty got her. Going to take back the hurt that the Riot Squad has caused this woman to. The story's over now.
I know how effective.
Bias had been eliminated, which meant Braun was left against Baron Corbin. Braun.
Things went from bad to worse for Strowman.
At the situation here tonight for the Monster Among Men. He's coming out here?
Oh, no.
I think, yeah.
Surprise. The lunatic French Dean Ambrose is on his way. His friend Seth Rollins.
This is too easy. Oh, so you all want to see? Come on, guys. Let's be real here, all right? I don't feel sorry for myself. Have you listened to yourselves lately?
No, Seth
Didn't
Rollins
come out here.
is here.
Okay.
And Ambrose meets him there to take down by Rollins. And finally Rollins isn't done yet. Ambrose is here at Staples Center. And Rollins isn't done yet. Rollins wild.
Seth Rollins has come.
And Rollins going for the stomp, but Ambrose with a low blow.
I was trying to talk to your people.
Oh my God, dirty deeds.